In this video, we'd like to introduce you to the Carista Budget Planner. So who would need to use the Carista Budget Planner and how would they benefit from using it? The Budget Planner can be used in a number of different situations, but to illustrate what it does and the benefits it can bring, one area that it is particularly well suited to is that of self-directed support. At the point that a person is allocated a budget for support, it is normally the case that they will agree a number of personal outcomes that they wish to achieve, and that budget funding can assist them with. However, the challenge arises when it becomes time to decide exactly the best way to achieve the outcomes. Why are they important? And also, where and how to spend the budget in order to gain the most positive effect. It is in managing these decisions and in managing the various different options that the Carista Budget Planner can help. So what does it actually do? In the Budget Planner, there is space for you to enter your total budget amount and also the number of weeks that the budget is to be spent over. As you do so, the weekly budget is calculated automatically. Equally as important are the personal outcomes that you want to achieve. As you start to add these, the screen opens up to allow an element of person-centred planning. Some people will skip quickly over these as their concentration will be on the budget. For others, this will be a careful and important discussion around the outcomes. Why are they important? How can they be achieved? And who can help to achieve them? Those who are familiar with different outcomes frameworks will recognise the different elements such as output, outcome, input and process. As this discussion unfolds, it will also become apparent that there are service elements, help from other people, that could contribute to achieving this outcome. As these are identified, they can be linked to the outcome, and at this stage we do not need to decide how much of each is required. In addition to the service elements, there will likely also be other things that the budget can be spent on to help to achieve the outcome. Individual purchase items. These too can be linked to the outcomes. This same process can be repeated for a number of different outcomes. As we save the outcomes and purchases, we can see the spending summaries start to be completed. The purchase elements can be edited or added to at this stage. So now we have some outcomes recorded, some purchase elements recorded, have identified a number of service elements that may be helpful, and we now know how much budget we have left to spend per week. So we can now start to plan the week. We do this by starting to apply the important service elements first. For example, we may know that we need to have sleepovers every night. And we can see that these have now been added and the total has adjusted accordingly. Perhaps we also know that we need to get some help to get up and get organised in the mornings. And we also like to go to a shared support service at lunchtime. We like to be taken swimming on a Saturday. And out for tea on Friday afternoon. As we can see, this is a full week of support. Unfortunately, it has also burst the budget. It is going to cost more than the available funds. But what if we change things around a bit? What if family members were happy to cover the weekend sleepovers for Friday night and Saturday night? And what if the Friday afternoon tea could be a group activity rather than one-to-one? And if a family member or another friend was able to go swimming on the Saturday? Now we can see that the budget balances. And when we're happy with the plan, we can save it as a quote, and we can also print it out, either for reference or as a quotation for service. This budget plan document now records the outcomes as well as the budget decisions taken. And also the plan for the week, including the decisions about where the support is to be provided. Also recorded is how the support elements contribute to each outcome. Different versions and options of the budget plan can be created, adjusted and kept on file. And as the budget planner is part of a complete Carista system, if it is decided that one of the plans is the right one, then it is simply saved as approved, at which point a team, key worker and date is added, and the plan goes into Carista to be managed. The Carista Budget Planner helps you plan your budget to achieve your outcomes. To learn more about how Carista can help you, visit carista.co.uk.